Hey guys, I'm Molly Sanya and it's Throwing with Molly. Thanks for tuning in to watch. It's episode 14 with my sister Blair.
Hey guys.
And we're so excited to be throwing tonight because Blair is going to retry her planters. She has a beautiful office. So proud of you. Beautiful corner. Is it a corner?
Yeah.
It's a corner office overlooking downtown Richmond. And she wanted planters, so last time she made planters, but they were too small.
They were my practice planners.
Practice planners. So tonight she's going big. So I'm going to teach her some tricks of throwing big. I know a lot of people, I get a lot of questions about how to throw big, so I'm going to walk you through it.
Okay.
Get you around that.
I feel like it's a whole new deal.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be trimming some of the pots I made over the past couple of days, maybe adding a handle to Frank's mug.
Frank's mugs.
So yeah, Frank mugs are on my website.
They're up.
Are you from California? No, we're from Richmond, Virginia.
What made you ask California? That's random. Just curious.
Augie, I see Augie.
Hey girl, hey.
So I'm just pre-trimming some of my vases.
Alright, this is like mesmerizing. I could do that all day.
This one's still a little wet.
Alright. So I'm a little nervous about big. This is huge.
So my first trick for going big, take your time to tap that into like a cone, a rounded bottom cone shape.
Before I put it on? Not
Before
like
you even put it on. Take the time.
I get my sleeves up for this.
You know, when you throw a manageable amount that you can just boss around, it's okay to just throw it on and go to town. But if you're trying to go bigger, like you're trying to create a flat surface, like that's going to meet the bat. So you don't want like a little ridge. And then this upper part, you kind of want to go ahead and tap into a cone.
Clay.
And this is like a head start.
Voices. Has anyone told you of a California voice?
California.
I don't even know what that means, but I'll take it.
I don't know what that means either.
I actually hate the southern accent, and when I think about it, try to get rid of mine.
So this, if you're trying to go big, this is the ideal shape to start with. It's rounded on the bottom.
Like an egg.
And in that cone shape.
Looks like a crown head.
So that's the first secret to throwing big. First, prepare your clay. Then push that on there. Make sure it's stuck. Pressing down, making sure it's stuck. And then a slow spin. And 3 to 9. The faster you spin, the faster you have to tap. But 3 to 9, tap it into a cone. So just slow, tap it into a cone. Trick number 2.
Trick number 2. A dino egg.
A dino egg. It's a great analogy.
Like, how much do I have to tap it?
So that's good.
Alright.
Okay, next step for throwing big, we're going to cone up and down like normal. Plenty of water, left palm, right fingertips. Plenty of water.
I wasn't listening, I was reading.
Plenty of water, left palm, right fingertips. Love that Frank mug. There's a couple on my website for sale.
I mean.
So before you start coning down, when you're coning up, it also will help. This is the mug Frank made last week, so I'm going to put this on.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm going to put this on, trim it, and add a handle tonight, I hope. So if y'all watched Frank's episode, he made this mug.
Molly calls our dad Frank.
I do. Alright, speed is going to help you. And then I'm just going to comment. Hand over hand is my best
I
way to
mean,
help.
this is.
Okay, you scoot over here just a little
I
bit.
kind of just want you to do it. That defeats the purpose.
That defeats the purpose, Blair. So guys, Blair had never thrown until episode 1, and this is episode 14, but whenever I have a guest, she doesn't really get to throw. So this is, I mean, she's just jumping from, you know, throwing normal to throwing huge. So I'm going to help her a little bit. Plenty of water, plenty of speed. Anchor this elbow.
I don't have plenty of water.
Whoop, and slow down. And this guy, stop it. I'm just going to put it right back on there. Because, I mean, really you shouldn't, but we're going to cone up and down a lot that we can work that right out.
I don't have any water.
Let me get you going here. Spin it. I'll help you. I'll help you. Spin, spin, spin. Quick, quick, quick. Fast, fast, fast. So the idea is always to keep a cone. Cone up, and it's a cone. It's pointy there and slow release. It always should gradually go up. So before you even try to center, you're just coning up. And once it's coned up, you push down. And as you push down, as you get low, you have to push it from a flat top, because this is flat and this is going to give you problems. You have to drop and keep it in a cone while keeping the left hand pushing that clay in. No matter how you need to do it, you have to just keep a cone the whole time. Every week process is interesting. Yay! Thank Thanks for watching, everybody. Okay, so you take over.
Oh, I'm nervous for some reason.
You know what? It's just clay. If you mess up, you learn something.
Am I still coning up and down?
Yes, because you have not mastered the coning up and coning down. And Blair, tell them how many planters you want.
I want 4.
She wants 4 planters. When my kids need 1 of something or 2 of something, you make an extra, or 2 or 3 because 1 could break. She wants 4. This is her first time, and she just wants me to keep doing it for her, but she would never learn. So Blair, I'm about to teach ya.
About to school me.
Happy throwing. Good luck, Blair. Blair can do it.
Thanks.
Keep your cone.
I'm a little nervous.
Left hand's the boss. Let your thumbs push into a cone. Let your left thumb push into a cone.
Alright, I'm pushing.
First time tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Well, then you missed last week. We had my dad as the guest.
My dad.
He made this mug, and he really wants it to put his grandkids' faces on, just like I put his face on this one. Squeeze the wobbles. You're the boss. You're centered, you're anchored, you're patient. Keep a cone. Keep a cone. She just got it flat and wanted to crane her in, but you gotta stop, make a cone. Because otherwise you'll put an air bubble in it.
Like that?
Yeah.
Is that gonna mess me up?
Want me to help you one time? So spin it. So we
I
had this little
know.
crater, and she'd make an air
I
bubble.
always do
So spin it
that.
faster. So you push that down. As soon as your top is on a cone, you push it back down into a cone. I can feel the air bubbles popping. And then you always start at the bottom, squeeze it, and like, so, see my thumbs? They're gonna push. My thumbs are pushing into a cone. And then you kind of relax.
You just make it look so easy.
It's not my first time. Ceramics is all about practice. Elbows anchored. Be the boss. Exactly. It's hard for me to anchor. I'm kind of using Blair's leg.
Use away, girl.
Trying to. Rotate, rotate, rotate.
Rotate.
Slug. So this was Frank's mug. I'm just going to soften the lip because I just kind of beveled it a little.
Holly, you rock. Alright, now what am I doing?
Okay, do you think you've gotten out all of the issues? Because you cone up and down to get out all of the issues, make it smooth, and you pretty much center it. So if you don't feel you're there yet, keep going.
I think I'm there.
Do it one more time, just for practice.
Oh,
More
I
speed.
just jacked that up.
See, you're not ready yet. She's not ready yet. What does that say? Relax. Listen to your heart rate. Pinpoint the area where the clay moves the most. Feel the clay. That's what I'm going to take that as. Feel the clay. All right, I'm going to hope I don't go through this because this is Frank's mug and it's a little thin. It's okay.
You just made me real nervous.
There's a bottom still.
This is
Barely.
Frank. Look, it's our nephew Frank.
Oh, nephew Frank. Big made this mug. He said he wanted a mug kind of like this, bigger, with his grandkids' faces on it. So this one he made. I'm going to put it upside down.
You're going to put 4 faces on that bed.
You can put 4. I'm going to put it upside down and let the bottom dry a little bit more and come back to it in a second. Meanwhile,
I'm overwhelmed over here. I jacked it up. Look at it. You can see it wobbling.
so when I trim, I don't cut it from the bat yet. I keep it on the bat so I can trim the top. So Blair's working on throwing big planters. I'm pre-trimming.
I'm not feeling that good.
This is her like 12th time ever throwing. Oh, you know what I posted today? If you go to my website, I just posted some summer classes. I'm so excited.
Summer classes.
I've had 2 people from Guatemala sign
Are you
up.
going to travel this summer?
I'm going to South Africa.
Are you for real? What about the water?
Apparently, we're still good to go.
This is all kinds of jacked.
Do you want me just to help you center and open and then you can pull?
I don't know.
You just let me know when you want me to come help you and I'll help you. Now when you come down, you're just pushing that clay down. You have to reach the spot and get all that clay. Because remember, last time Blair made her pots, they weren't big enough for her. So I gave her a lot more clay, but if she rips it all off, she won't have as much clay. How many pieces should we expect to make in your summer class? It's totally up to however you
Good
work.
question.
And I'm so excited because I'm totally going to cater the class to each student. It's capped at 10 students. And you're going to come in with an idea of kind of what you want to practice. Like maybe you want to master the bottleneck or a bud base or throwing big or colored clay or organic lips or
Maybe
whatever.
you want to make a dinnerware set.
Maybe you want to make a dinnerware set. So you come in with your ideas and I just help you make them happen. So I am going to offer these 2 weeks. Now, ideally I'd like to do it 1 week, but the way clay works, you have to let it dry, fire it, bisque it, cool it, glaze it, fire it, cool it. So if you check the descriptions, it's kind of Monday through Thursday, and then over the weekend we'd fire, we'd glaze Monday, and then it should be ready to pick up by Wednesday. I mean, it would be nice Tuesday, but I don't want to brush anything. Glaze.
Can I open this? What do you think?
It's not centered down here. Should we help you?
Yeah.
We'll push to center. We'll let Blair say she's tried.
I don't know if I want to throw big. I mean, I am, but it's not easy.
What did I tell you before we started? You said it, because I was going to say it again and again. You must.
Molly's eyebrows?
Molly's eyebrows. You like them tonight? I extra drew them in.
I might need you to do my brows.
I love doing brows.
Is teaching ceramics your everyday job?
Yes, and I love it. Okay, spin faster. Speed helps. Palm to fingertips. Ooh, there's a lot of air bubbles.
I jacked
What
it
were you
up.
doing over here? All right, faster pace. Faster pace.
Jacked it up.
It's okay. We can fix it. But like, there's steel right there. That's yucky, yucky. So we keep coating up and down until that's smooth. Look, we're working that out.
You're so good at being a boss of the clay. You're just so good at it.
Well, like I always say, it's like tying a shoe.
Have you done this before? Do you want me to give you water?
Yeah, give me water. Give me water.
I can help. I don't have to just sit here. Even though maybe I do just want you to make my planners.
I mean, but then what are you gonna focus on making? Have
Like
you?
teacups and stuff.
Well, Blair. Okay, I've got to use your leg because I'm gonna push this to center.
Use a leg, girl.
Okay, now Blair wants this to be a really big planter, so I'm gonna kind of really push this out because basically you have to make your bottom this wide. Now I think we still don't have enough clay here.
What's the difference in ceramics and pottery?
Nothing if you ask me.
Yeah, I think they're the same.
I think they're the same. Some people might tell you that pottery is like the only functional art made of clay, whereas ceramics could also be sculptural and more fine art. Negligible. Alright, I would say that's about as wide as you can go if you want to get some height. And then you squeeze right here. Slow the wheel now because it's open, you medium. So look, all this clay flaring out here, you grab that, you grab from the inside, you squeeze, rotate, and as it comes up, you kind of relax the pressure, keeping it inward for a cylinder. Rotate, rotate, rotate.
I think I'm gonna go back to a teacup after this.
Aw, don't quit. Try it one more time.
Right.
This
Oh,
still
it looks great.
This still is not as big as you
I
wanted
still kind of
it.
want it taller.
Right.
Can
See?
you do that?
No, we need to
Can
add.
you do one to make it my inspiration?
We need one.
Make it taller.
Was this one ball of clay?
Yeah.
So we need 2 balls of clay.
No, you can do it. Pull it up.
No, that's about as much as we can get from that. All right, stop it.
For real?
Okay, and then pull that out. You can do that. Okay.
Alright, so this one is done. Should I just set it where I can see it and be inspired?
Yes, set that. And I think you need to do 2 balls of clay.
I can't handle 2 balls. I can barely handle 1. This
Said
could
make
be
another.
good. This could be good for my little succulents because they're not that big.
Now, I think you should make a plate for that one. Ideally, when you make a plate, you make the forms together. Just like if you make a lid and a body, you make them at the same time so that they shrink. And I'm going to pull a handle
My
for
bad.
this.
So what, you just want like a chunk?
Yeah. Well, no, here, can you just hand me the ball?
Yeah. That, I can, oh, my hands are wet.
It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to make a handle for Big's mug. Blair is going to attempt to throw Big
Oh, Lord.
on her own for a planter. Oh, very nice ball, Blair.
Yeah.
Can you
That's
throw a
baby.
plate, Mom? Oh, yeah, you need a
Big's
plate.
hands.
I forgot. Thank you. She needs a plate. So for your plate,
I want to throw another, I want to do
you don't
that.
want a plate?
No, I will, but I feel like I want to do that now that you just did that.
Okay.
Now
And
I
then
can
we'll
do
do a
the
plate.
next.
So we'll do that, and then we'll do a plate. All right, to pull a handle, dry hand, you kind of tap this too, so it's skinnier at the bottom and thicker at the top, and then dry hand holds the thick part, and then plenty of water, and you just pull through. And the space between your fingers makes the shape of the handle.
So you sit there and do that for how long?
Watch. You'll see. Not very
Big
long.
wants to throw again.
Aw.
Give us advice to make our pot taller. Have more clay.
Have more clay. The farther wide you open, the less vertical you have. Now I think big. He's a pretty big guy, so I think
A pretty big guy.
I think this handle, it needs to be like wide. Like that's kind of wide, right?
Big, you want a wide handle?
I think he does.
You want a dainty handle.
So this is gonna dry up a little bit over here, and then we'll attach it in a little bit.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Here we
I
go.
can do this. I can do it.
You can do it. That's the right attitude.
It's just a big ball of clay.
It's just clay.
What is this? Clay?
Nothing to be scared of.
Nothing. Oh, I got it.
Oh, you know what? I don't think we did tonight.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to big.
Cheers. How are you reclaiming in your home studio without a mixer? I feel like it takes so much of my time. It does. It takes a lot of time.
She's a hustler.
But it does the trick. And I posted some videos on it. I put it in a bucket, hose it down, get it mushy, push it over across plaster, let it dry, roll it, flip it, let it dry, roll it, flip it, let it dry, until I can kind of arch it and then re-wedge it.
Dad wants to see this.
Come to Brazil! I would love to go to Brazil. This is Frank's mug. I have to trim the bottom though, because it's
a work in progress.
a work in progress. So, I'm going to switch to my Giffen grip here.
Switch it up.
I'm
Switch
finished
it up
trimming.
to the grip.
Blair's working on a big planter. I am working on trimming. Here's Frank's mug. Should we trim it now? It's a little wet though.
Then don't do it.
Doing it. I'm trimming Frank's
I mean,
mug.
I really can't believe QS pottery.
Oh my gosh, his sculptures and everything he's been doing.
I mean, he just throws so big. Hi from Thailand. You've been to Thailand, right?
I've been to Thailand.
And
I love.
Argentina.
It's just thick right here.
I can do it.
That's right.
I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try.
See, one thing I like about the Giffen grip is you can trim and then feel it, and then trim and then feel it.
Hey, San Francisco.
It's still really thick right there. This is your cup, Frank. This is your cup. Just trying to help you get rid of some of the thickness.
I need tips.
I know you're
for
strong,
when you
but it's
come
heavy.
down.
Okay. Good job. Much better.
Yay!
And you wanted to quit. You never quit. You should
But
try
like,
again.
I get that ledge. Like, when do I
That's
drop my
push in
hand?
with the left hand to get that back in. And you can just drop this hand to push it back in too. Remember, with clay, it's whatever works. So the goal is you have to keep that at point though.
You have to what?
Keep that cone at point. But
Hard.
if you have to stop and drop that hand, then do it.
Frank, get down there and trim it.
So I'm just taking out some of this thickness.
Taking out the thickness.
Taking out the thickness.
Connect my hands. Look at that. See, I jagged.
Look, oh, but you're making a crater and you're ignoring it.
I don't know how to
It's-
not.
As soon as you see it's coming up, stop and push it back down like you're coning down. Always while it's spinning. And cone, you're thinking cone. You're the boss of the clay, so however you push, left palm, left palm, left palm, on the side. Yes.
And then where's this?
While the right hand's pushing down. Let me help you. Come back to your mug, Frank. Hang on. Okay. Palms pushing. Drop. Put this like a karate chop. Yeah. This hand, and then you're dropping. More speed. Yep. Palm, right hand.
Is that always how you come down?
Yes. Left palm's working. Right hand's connected. Whew. They're always connected, working as one. Centering is so difficult sometimes. Keep trying. She's not giving up. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Not in Molly's studio.
No giving up.
Alright, so then I push with my left hand is anchored, I'm pushing down, I'm karate chopping, and I'm pushing.
And now drop your right hand to an angle. Karate chopping at an angle. Dropping to an angle. Open your hand. So yes, and drop that right hand all the way. But let the left palm reach that and push in. There you go. Now slow your wheel. Slow.
Lord. 70 steps.
Hi, love a wave. Alright, this is feeling better, Frank. It's really thin on the bottom.
Uh-oh. It's not great news.
It's not great, but it's not bad. We're gonna make this work. Just gonna take out a little more clay. So guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. It's a Monday.
President's Day.
It's President's Day. I don't know about y'all, but it's been a dark, gloomy week. The weather, everything, and so this is always fun, and I'm so glad that y'all are tuning in. I have so much fun hanging out with my sister for the night, having a couple cheerses, teaching her a new thing, watching her grow as an artist.
Just growing over here.
Love watching her center. Go, girl. Go, girl. Blair, center that clay. There's another one. Now this is really thin, so I'm actually just going to use this. And just smooth. And then we call that a day. Because we don't want to go through that. This is Frank's mug. My dad made this last weekend. Greenwood, Indiana. Hey, oh look, looks good, Blair. Will you be at NCK? Yes, I will be at NCK. I'm so excited. My coworker and I are going, and I'm so excited.
When is that?
You know what I need is a little slip and my paintbrush. I'll be right back.
A paintbrush? What are you going to use that for?
I'm glad that you asked. Oh, of course I do.
I feel something. Is it necessarily an air bubble?
It could be. Wanted to
Y'all
feel
look so alike. We've
nice
heard
and
that before.
smooth.
She's older by like 5 years.
Or younger by 3. Okay, my slip, my paintbrush. So I'm attaching Frank's handle. I'm going to turn my wheel off so it doesn't go flying.
Shoot.
I pulled. Good job, though. You're stopping and pushing it back down. I just helped Blair throw one, so this is her trying on her own, which she's already better at.
Columbia.
Y'all look so alike.
That's why I said you're 5 years older.
Okay, my needle tool, here is the handle that I pulled. Normally, I would let it set up a little longer, but
Alright, I'm opening this bad
throwing
boy.
lives.
I'm opening this bad boy. Is
Open,
that okay?
almost push it down. Well, so you don't want to open yet, because think about
yeah, I
how
gotta push
wide
it
you
down.
have to make it. So
Push it down more.
push
and
more with your
keep
left
going.
palm, leaning in at an angle. Left palm is leaning in at an angle. See this little ridge here? We don't want that. So that's your palm. Arizona. There we go.
God bless America.
Slow release.
Ah!
Slow release. OMG, I love you, Molly. I love you, Joy.
All the way in hot
I
lip.
would love to take a course. I'm offering them this summer. But I'm all the way in Atlanta. Guess who has already signed up for my class? Atlanta is nothing. 2 people from Guatemala have signed up.
Is
I
that
can't
who's
wait.
already signed up?
Yes, I can't wait.
Is this okay?
Love you guys. Keep up the good. Alright, so I cut my handle, score it. Figure out where it needs to go. Now this is for my dad, so I'm going to try to make this as big
Wait, what am I doing?
as possible. You are centering and pulling.
Am I shifting to this now?
I would push from center to 3 and lower your bottom a little bit to give you more clay on the outside. You're touching it, it's not spinning.
But it feels so nice. So nice and smooth.
Hampton! We have family in
Hampton.
Hampton.
Yeah.
Hi girls, my husband and I are so happy to see that. Welcome you and your husband.
Please, girls.
Please girls,
go
do more
on.
often, every Monday.
Saludos de
Yay,
Colombia.
Colombia!
Hey, hola.
Woo! Thanks for watching Colombia. So I'm attaching that handle for my dad, so I'm gonna make it really big. He's a big guy.
Am I doing center to 3 with pressure
Yes.
or no pressure?
Use the sponge with both hands, brace your elbows against your body. So I just scored, and now you said, what's the paintbrush for?
Oh, I did say
It's
that.
for
I
applying the
forgot.
slip. So I just slip it up, score. Again.
Just do that.
Score,
Just
slip,
do it.
score. Score, slip,
Always
score. And then I just work in that part.
How do you know when you're done with this stuff?
With that step.
Whatever it is I'm doing.
Oh, that's good. So you can stop it and kind of feel how thick your body
Okay.
is. Stop.
I do not
So
like that. I just did that.
that's like enough to trim a foot. So now you pull. You don't go any lower. And
Isn't
me,
that gonna give me an air bubble?
no, it'll be fine. It's just a pinhole. But I'm now looking at the negative space for Frank's big hand to fit up in there.
Yeah. It's got big hands.
He's got big hands.
So why don't you put that?
I got this. You work on
You've
that.
done this before.
I got
Alright,
this.
so now I'm pulling like this, and now I'm shifting. And my sponge is in this hand?
Yes. Start at the bat. Right hand's the boss.
And my sponge is in my right.
Yes. Left hand's the supporter. Rotate, rotate, rotate. I'm scoring, slipping, scoring. Molly, do you make your own glaze? No. Blair, look at you. I think
Look
that's
at
what that
me, look at me.
says. Is it always necessary to score and slip? I think is what that says. Yes, you must score and slip, and then
What
I
if
do
you
something
feel
else?
a big air bubble in the middle? Is that
You
a
could stop it and
problem?
pop it with a needle tool, or ignore it until later.
Is it gonna like explode?
If we leave it, it could. So as I'm attaching this, I'm looking at my negative space for my dad's big hand to like grip in there. And once it's on there, I take a sponge, clean it out. Who's Sunny Exotic Crochet Virginia? Taking the show. Thanks for watching. We have so much fun.
That's funny.
That was funny because it's been so rainy and gross
It's
here.
disgusting here.
It's disgusting.
My
So-
husband really wants to move somewhere where it's sunny all year round.
Who doesn't?
Did you know that about him? Well, I tell him I like the 4 seasons. I
I like
living
the
with
4
all
seasons.
4 seasons. He does not.
Now something else I like to do on my mugs is where I attach them right there.
Right
Can you see right there?
Say it, Dad.
Right there.
Right there.
I take a little piece of clay from my handle and I score and slip it there.
Got it.
Who's older, Molly or Blair? Guys,
Might be the favorite.
we should do a poll. Who's older, Molly or Blair?
I mean, I can see you.
I know. Last time I caught that Blair, somebody asked who was older, and last time I noticed afterwards that Blair said, I was older.
I say it every time. Every time
Oh.
someone asks me, I say you're older.
Oh, I only
Yeah.
caught on last
I
time.
said it tonight too.
Oh,
I said you're older by 5 years. I lied. Still
I know.
don't understand what I'm doing.
so take a measurement of the bottom, the foot of that planter.
All right. I mean, I
You're
guess
measuring the
it's
top.
But I'm looking at. What am I supposed to like get in?
Like, get level with it. Get up. What do you mean? Here, I'll take it for you.
Oh Lord.
So you just take this and measure the bottom.
Oh.
So that's your measurement. So your plate needs to be at least that wide, probably like this much wider for your plate.
All right.
Keep that
So let
measurement.
me keep this.
It just has these little grooves, and so these black things
You
can
know-
slide in or out to fit your wheel perfectly, and then it just goes right over top. What's happening over there?
Pottery is that it looks so easy.
I haven't
and
been
it
watching.
takes a lot of muscle and energy.
It is. What do they call that?
It's like
Muscle memory.
deceiving.
Muscle memory. See, people ask me if I'm like in shape because I don't think I am.
You have to be. I'm like tired.
Well, also that's why I mean it is work. It's fun. I love it, but it's work.
Work.
That's why even though I love the studio, you know, you have to be mentally ready to go put that work in.
We need to trim on the same day.
Sorry.
All right, so now I just.
Now for a plate, you're centering it all the way low. Go. So next week, Blair will come back and trim these, and I don't know what I'll be doing yet. Oh, Venezuela! I'm just gonna try to get these little bud faces trimmed up before
Use
an hour. Thanks everybody for watching. It's so fun for us, and I love your questions.
She loves the question.
I love a question.
All right, so now which end is it? This end?
Yes. It needs to be wider than that.
You are really spraying some stuff over here.
I am. Blair, cheers.
Cheers.
Blair will come back next week. We'll trim. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next week.
Have a good night.
Have a
Happy
good night. Thank
President's
y'all
Day.
for watching.